Uma sibheka ama-statistics, I was listening ama-statistics izolo ekhishwa by Stats SA about crime in general. I-level of violent crimes ikhuphukile up to the levels. You know, imoto asantshontshwa today that being hijacked. In our days, it was very minimum hijacking. Imoto used to be stolen. But today, it's no longer about stolen cars, it's about hijacked cars. Robberies of business have escalated. CIT, especially now, has escalated. Especially cases in the Gauteng province. Yes, like PE, partly. Crime today, it has become a norm in our society. I always believe the kind of situation that we find upon as South Africans, it is the making of the kind of society that we have. What led to aboma cash in transit nabo armed robbery nezinye robberies? It's greed. You know, the Bible said that the love of money is the root of all evil. Ukuthanda imali kuyimpande yesono. And imali mawuthanda, it controls you, but there's the spirit that is behind the man, which is called spirit of Mammon. Mammon is a demon that controls the man. I think money, and that's lie. We all need money for us to pay the bills, to pay the rent, to buy food, to all the stuff. We need money. But the difference between needing money and loving money, that's where it distinguishes where you're going. So today, these young boys, this life pillar of fancy life is good. And unfortunately, if fancy life needed to be maintained. And how to maintain a fancy life? To commit crime. Secondly, some of these places, as Rojwayo, some of them, most of them, to be honest, it is because of the information that comes from outside, from the inside. Fingerman is a person who's going to give information how much money is there, it's in the system lapha, who's doing what, who's what. And most of the time you can never do CIT if the information is from the inside. That means you must have inside job. Sometimes you can do your own research or reconnaissance how but you can't just go like if you're Europa, you cash transit they pay 30,000. You go for big money because the money I'm going to be loaded today. I'm going to load the ATM at Chile, Himalaya, so and so. Abantu they are so greedy. Still he's committing crime. It's the same thing happened as a jail. Most of these correctional officers is smuggling a phone in the drugs. That's greedy. But of my battle. Benefits but on top of that way now we are your fucking town 500 rand. Risk 12,000 plus as a salary in that way 500 rand. Which more particular or keep and some. Or more shoes or gosh. But Nalapo is only few parts of cultural officials alone. The majority of people are good. So I need to go to the morals and the values that society today has have determined the kind of society that we have. We have got a moral decay, if I can put it one way. The moral decay have led us to be where we are today, whereby abantu abaningi today abasahloniphi impilo yomuntu. Secondly, Abantu are promoting crime, I always say so. It citizens sometimes or all the time of most of the time. Let's go back to umuntu or ipara or a phone. What business kunende sibiza ukuthi demand and supply. Now, if supply yakho is being determined by your demand. UVW makazokwenza imoto. Uzokwenza imoto ngoba demand yemoto ithini. Then the number of cars that must be manufactured by VW is being determined by the supply. With the supply, so demand ithini in order for VW to supply. Now, angeke amaphara robby phone kodwa bethu nabafowethu no mama bethu nabamkhulu amagogo bethu kanti akho market to sell the phones. Now athi umuntu angabi nayo umuntu abe ne-audacity ukuthi aze kuphara athi umntana wami ufuna i-iPhone, ngicela i-iPhone. Now uyamazi uqala lo muntu akasebenzi kaPep, lo muntu akasebenzi kwa-eCommerce, lo muntu akasebenzi kwa-Vodacom. Mawuzo order phone kuye uthi ufuna makayithathephi, it means that uthi kuye makahamba robby i-iPhone azongithengisela. So as long as the community is still buying stolen properties, we are still going to face crime. Ngoba umuntu athi umuntu ngifuna umgovu mina ngeke ngothenga i-TV in front ngicela ungiphathele ikho. And these things start from small things, emsebenzini ntshontsha toilet paper, ntshontsha ball pen, uthi hayi suka musilinde into yasefamily yasinto kabani, utshontsha ushukela. That's how it starts. Because mina example, I started from stealing chocolate kwa Pick n Payers. Because of ngicabanga ukuthi into nje yabo story bomntwana ntshontsha chocolate ngidle. Ikhona imali to buy chocolate but ntshontsha chocolate. Now you progress from a small scale criminal to become hardcore criminal. Abantu abaninzi abafowethu abaningi bayaphila under this concept of pressure of society. Ukuthi in order for you to become this person, you need to have this life. And umuntu angakwazi manje ukumake life yakhe, and that causes you to go and commit crime. And the crime yakho uzayenza manje, that means funeka ibe crime that is going to be in a phakathi. And another thing that I'm always saying is that abantu abaninzi of people about cause the crime sometimes of all the time is the very same community kind of crime. Mhlawumbe ngizokusho ukuthi by that. Kunento esibiza kwa business ngo supply demand concept. Awungeke uproduce izinto for imarket engekho. Now VW, in order for him to produce a certain number of cars, funeka ibe demand ithini. So the demand will inform the number and quantity of cars that must be produced by VW of Mercedes-Benz for that matter. Now amaphara ngeke ayirobhe ifone, ahluthe ifone kudadewethu, kumfowethu, kumama, kugogo, kumkhulu, kanti akho ndawo ithengisa. There's not a market. Now abanye abantu even have an audacity to go athi kuphara, hayi manje ngifuna i-iPhone, knowing for the fact ukuthi uOscar akasebenzi kwa Telkom, akasebenzi kwa eCommerce, akasebenzi kwa Pick n Pay, akasebenzi anywhere. Now most of the Oscar being iphara ufuna ifone uthi makathini, that means makahamba robby phone athengisele wena. And the society of today iyathanda uphila ngomgovu ukuthi mina I never go for what a shop ngiyothenga i-TV, kumele ngithenge i-TV behind the door ngoba ngizothola i-discount. Now those morals and values, today we have this moral decay of some sort, whereby we have a sick society. But abantu tend to take crime as a norm. It's normal. Abantu abenza izinto ezimbi ebantwini doesn't come from Mars or space of Jupiter. Those are somebody else, uncles, daughters, aunts, children, husbands. Some of them siyabazi. People are selling drugs, bayaziwa. And people, they are idolizing them. Zawuzela example. Umuntu orobha elokishini ohlutha ifoni sithi iphara. Right? Umuntu orobha etown onza orobha ama-bank ama-CIT sidigitsa. And thola ukuthi manje abantu they are respecting and idolizing lo muntu orobha i-CIT ngoba yena bathi magama athi yena ungcono ngoba yena iyaphanda. But crime is crime irrespective of umuntu wenzaphi. Now lona komncane onganayo isibindi njengami ukuthi athathe isibhamu orobha i-CIT uzobona ukuthi nami ngiyafuna ufana noBut Oscar uzokuma imali. Now the only way of the lowest level that I can do now ukuxutha ifoni kasesibani la next door ngiyoyithengisa so nami kwazi ukuphila life phila uBut Oscar. Because of uBut Oscar ngiyabona ukuthi la ku society idolizwa uyanconywa u-role model ethile because of yena hawu Oscar uma uphula uroba makati you know you become this man by top shayela. That is where we have missed the point of Africans. Number two, the reason that today criminals they are so confident to commit crime is because there is a system that is currently in place. I say now, you can be detected, you can be arrested. Chances of you to commit a crime are slim. And there are consequences when it comes to crime. You will think twice before you do it. But you find good today, in most of the time, the intelligent aspect of the SAPS is at the lowest level. Yes, there and there, I'm giving thumbs up, I'm giving up, well done. But because you intercept the information before inside. But most of the time, the SAPS of my police, they are always being reactive. It's very rare, but because we preempt things. And Magwas will I keep his palm to by 7 from the walk to the car. It shows the you know the lack of respect for people's life in my police. But they know good. There was this thing in Bika Corner, I think 4 weeks back, Google social media, where by news they were saying that Utaram Kwanazi is cruel. And I said to myself, clearly panting at him, what Utaram Kwanazi is doing in KZN of facing heads on about criminals, but they don't have a choice. But if I'm going to shoot at a police officer, what do I expect in return? If I'm going to use the heavy caliber of a bomb to attack my police, in return, what am I supposed to do? They have the point of money obligation by constitution to defend us as citizens. And us as citizens, what role are playing? Selfishly giving, we idolize them. We hero worship them. If a certain father or like Shalino, who is a good person or Zambeli Sondo or a normal life in Nwachwa, I never like about 50. That's 50. The band was all up. But Oscar or to location transit or fella in the spot. Look at the kind of taller. It will be fully packed to hollow with fancy clothes, with cars, gas spin, champagne, even not to extreme of going by a special dress. Go to extreme going buy a new dress of 2.5 but of full bam. And what kind of society are we? And what kind of teaching are you teaching a young girl? That means na ndanukula o dad wako o dad wenu na makafunde kuwe when I start komkhulu ukuthi idolize abantu abarongo. They become role models. Makangenda wena bombo ngiyamphapela because of uyiginza abani omopho akuzoba makati. It become something that we accept as normal. Where is our morals? So we have got a moral decay that really affects the crime, and the crime source the pale up until we address this decay of morals. we address the consequences of crime, and we work together with people who are working toward a peaceful society in South Africa. So up until we work together with Amapoisa, let's work together. I know some of them very with a lack of trust among Amapoisa, which is that is true. Some of these people are in cahoot with criminals. That is true. It's a fact that we never run away from. But it doesn't mean that all the SAPS members are like that. And you can never paint each and every SAPA member with a black paint as if bonke banjani. There are good members there within the ranks of SAPS who are working hard to fight crime. But remember, today it may not be me, but tomorrow it can be me. And today, mang tengum gov, TV, the phone from me para, right? The very same power of somebody's para kwenye indawo might break out kwindawo wakho. Now ngeke uthande ukuthi manje indlela ikasita wakhe igqekeziwe kwathatha ifone kwathatha iTV uthe somewhere else. But forget ukuthi uyaqala ukwazi ukuthenga izinto zobusela kumaphara. So up until society came to a level of saying that, hence my program of family making, it addresses such things ukuthi abantu mabazazi izinto zokwenza, abantu mabazazi izokhuluma, because of greed nothanda imali will never take you anywhere except grave and prison. A fancy life, yes, there's nothing wrong for you to live a fancy life if you afford. If you have money to do that, so be it. I can never tell you how to spend your money. But to pop and tell this into fully pretty safe life, maintainer, it's going to come back and haunt you. And it's high time that Amapoisa can look at the ways and means of addressing the Wuti, their systems. But let's go back to in the era of apartheid. Amapulu were having impi across the board. Amapulu were having abantu who can give information who's doing what at one time. Up to level they can even tell you who so and so was a politician or was a political activist. Usuza nini, uchama nini, ulala nini, udlani. Even tell you today we talk so black and white. That's how powerful the intelligence was in the era of Amapulu. Why can't do the same? Mhlambe, I don't know. Mhlambe, I don't understand the logistics aspect of how Amapoisa works. But why can't we to reinvent, address the issue of intelligence, so that abantu may know if I commit crime, zobos. But the reason I commit crime, I may get away with it. So up until you address that thing, you can never get away with it. Then it's all long. Another thing in Kawanguti, as South Africans, we need to consider and re-look at it holistically. It is the issues of constitution. Because the constitution in South Africa also have an impact on crime. Yes, our constitution is very beautiful, and it protects us, all of us as South Africans. But if you look at Section 35 of the Constitution of Basic Human Rights, and I understand the background behind it. I understand. Because when Comrade Nelson Mandela was spearheading in the forefront of drafting that constitution, especially that clause, and other political prisoners, that clause, it came out from their experiences whilst they were prisoners in Robben Island and other prisoners across the board. That is why President no. Amapulu were using the constitution yabo to oppress and brutalize us as people, where you will be beaten with papa to get information from you. Hence, at the ANC and the government, let's have a clause that says, as an accused person, you have a right to remain silent. That is constitutional. But we need to debate this thing now, saying that our current situation and our current manner, does it speaks, is it still relevant to the problem that we're facing as a country? Let me example, Oscar have shot ungene tavern abamehleli washayispa wabula abantu abayi-10 kwaphuma wahamba, and amaphoyisa know ukuthi u-Oscar lo wenze lento, but we need more information than that. Oscar uyaboshwa, uyafika i-police station, ubeka isitulo. Iphoyisa that have to interrogate me, the first thing he must do, or he or she must do, must say to me, accuse Oscar, you have right to remain silent. Otherwise, you have right to keep quiet. You can only ask us to go to ubani gama lakho. The basic question is ubani gama lakho, uhlala phi, date of birth, blah 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 blah. But when it comes to the actual nitty-gritties of the case, the police again, you have right to remain silent. How do we expect the IO, the investigating officer, to investigate and get information from me if the very same person is supposed to interrogate me must say to me, you can keep quiet? And yet today we are saying that amaphoyisa awasebenzi, umuntu makayicourt icase uyayitola, ayizungatola umuntu ngoba umcuphi, the IO failed to investigate because of that. These things which are barriers that say to yena, Oscar fika umcenga ukuthi hayi mfethu ngiyacenga mfethu, mafethu ngiyacenga mfethu, mina ungitshele man, who shot there? Dithi mina, I want my lawyer, I can't talk. Mfethu man isibhamu kwathi ngithi mina, I have right to remain silent. Yeah, phela kanjani? Is that assisting us as a society to fight crime? You go to prison. Criminal Services Act, to use the minimum force, Oscar must be, let's say for example, ngithatha umese ngikwazi iphoyisa xof leave ngithatha imese ulahle phansi. The Act of Criminal Services Act amaphoyisa can do nothing kimi. Funeka ngithathe Oscar, hayi mfowethu wenzayo wena Oscar, masamba iza Oscar, faka amabhuku ngisoye single cells from there ngicharge phela kanjani. Now I will never think twice to step a member, but they don't save consequences about that. I'm not saying that don't get me wrong. I'm not promoting the brutality of people who must be brutally assaulted by amaphoyisa, but I'm saying that let's debate these things. Let's create dialogue. Are our laws that currently are in our constitution and in our policies, are they in line? Are our laws and policies that are currently in our strategy books speaking to the current problem that we're facing of crime in this country? Is there balance in the two of these things? Other people may criticize me, but I'm promoting Mabula. That's not the point. I'm not saying that amaphoyisa mavula abetheka hepa shoot abanye randomly. I'm not saying that amaphoyisa mafike mabajwe that choose mawuthotarisho usayo positive information. No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that umuntu makakwazi umuntu ejele makashaywe. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that let us go back and address that. What causes this rife of stepping of cultural officers in our centers? What causes this rifting of people committing crime? Up to the extent of to have a mass murder. And if the laws that are here kuna loopholes that that prevents amaphoyisa to investigate, if these laws that we have as a society, as a constitution of this country, it disturbs the way of amaphoyisa, why can't you revisit them? Say that let's debate about them, let's talk about them. Let's have an open discussion, a robust one, where we say that what can we do to balance this thing? As much as our accused and sentenced must have rights, of which I'm supporting that. People must have rights. I'm in that thing of people must have rights. But your rights as an accused of a sentence can never infringe the rights of citizens. Your rights of being accused and being sentenced can never infringe the right of the victims. So there have to be that balance of things within the system. And as long as abantu bangaboshwa, umntu edubula abantu angaboshwa, get away with murder, that will never deter crime. It means that our systems, our way of doing things as amaphoyisa must be in the top notch. Must be ways that chances of me being arrested when committing crime are huge. But if that doesn't happen, abantu bazohlala besenza crime. And you as society, stop buying stolen goods from criminals. Stop to become part of cahoot of these criminals, of these drug smugglers, of these drug people. That part of people are putting in songa. I might go to extreme at umuntu, but ngizamthini because of his victim's family. But what about the family of the victims of drugs? What about the family of people who are busy? Of this guy or Inkabi? Yes, Inkabi, but you pay 10,000 per head. But what about the family of where's the fairness? So society, we need to have a strong discussion and debates. Hence, this program of me is at something good. Let's talk. Let's be open. Why are we facing this crime? And what can you do as South Africans? We need to stand up, fight together this thing. We can never overcome crime up until we work together as a unity. Maphoyisa community. Let's work together.